Hello students, a warm welcome to Advocate Bapusai Bhonde High School, Lonavala. Standard 7th, History. Chapter 5, The Foundation of the Swaraj. In last video 1, we have studied about Shahaji Raje, the father of Shivaji Maharaj, Veer Mata Jijabai, the mother of Shivaji Maharaj, Shivaji's companions and associates. Royal seal means Rajmudra. Now, in this video, we will study about more topics such as towards the establishment of Swaraj, defeat of Afzal Khan, the expedition of Siddhi Johar. Now, we'll see first topic towards the establishment of Swaraj. The forts situated within the Jagir of Shivaji Maharaj were not under his control, but were under the control of Adil Shah. In those days, forts were of special significance. With a firm hold over a fort, it was possible to control the surrounding area. If one had forts, one ruled the land. Therefore, Shivaji Maharaj decided to acquire the forts that were within his own Jagir. Such an attempt to capture the forts amounted to challenging the Adil Shahi power. He captured the forts of Torna, Murumdev, Kondana, and Purandar and laid the foundation of Swaraj. He repaired the fort Murumdev and renamed it Rajgarh. Rajgarh was the first capital of the Swaraj. There were the Morres of Javeli, the Ghorpades of Mudhol, the Savants of Sawantwadi, and other Sardars in the Adil Shahi. They were opposed to the cause of the founding Swaraj. It was necessary to bring them and other like-minded Sardars under control for the purpose of founding the Swaraj. And now, next, the capture of Javeli. Chandrarav Maurya of Javeli in Satara district was a powerful Sardar in the Adil Shahi. He opposed to the founding of the Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj attacked Javeli and captured this region in 1956 CE. He established his post there. Then he also captured Raigad. He attained a huge amount of wealth from Javeli. After this victory, his activities in Konkan increased. He built the Pratapgarh fort in the Javeli valley. In this way, his conquest of Javeli increased his strength in all respects. After this, Shivaji Maharaj captured Kalyan and Bhivandi on the Konkan coast. There he came into contact with the Siddhi, Portuguese and British powers on the western coast. Shivaji Maharaj realized that in order to fight these powers, it was necessary to have strong naval force. Therefore, he concentrated on building a navy. Next, defeat of Afzal Khan. Shivaji Maharaj had started capturing the forts in his Jagir and the surrounding areas in the Adil Shahi territory. He had crushed the opposition of the Morres of Javeli. The work of founding the Swaraj had gathered momentum on the Konkan coast. All these matters were a challenge to the Adil Shahi. At that time, the Badi Sahiba was looking after the administration of the Adil Shahi. she sent Afzal Khan, a powerful and experienced Adil Shahi general, to curb Shivaji Maharaj. Afzal Khan came from Bijapur to Vai. He knew the Vai region very well. A meeting of Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan took place on 10th November 1659 at the foot of Pratapgarh near Vai. At the meeting, Afzal Khan attempted treachery. In this retaliation, Shivaji Maharaj killed Afzal Khan. He routed the Adil Shahi army. Shivaji paid compensation to the soldiers who were wounded in the battle. He rewarded those who had fought well. Those soldiers and officers of Afzal Khan's army who fell into the hands of Shivaji Maharaj's army were given a good treatment. Next, the expedition of Siddhi Johar. After the annihilation means defeating of Afzal Khan, Shivaji Maharaj captured the Adil Shahi fort of Panhala, Vishalgarh and Khelna. He renamed Khelna as Vishalgarh. Shivaji Maharaj had posed a big challenge before the Adil Shahi. Therefore, the Adil Shah sent Siddhi Johar, the Sardar of Kurnool region, against Shivaji Maharaj in 1660 CE. The Adil Shah gave Siddhi the title Salabat Khan. Rustum-e-Jaman, Baji Ghorpade and Afzal Khan's son Fazil Khan were also there to help Siddhi Johar. In these circumstances, Shivaji Maharaj took shelter in Panhala fort. Siddhi's soldiers laid siege to the fort for about 5 months. Shivaji Maharaj found himself trapped inside the fort. Netoji Palkar tried to raise the siege by attacking Siddhi's army from outside, but he couldn't succeed in it as his forces were maigre. Maigre means very too small amount. Siddhi showed no signs of relenting. So Shivaji Maharaj opened talks with him. This led to slackness in the siege round Panhalgarh. Shivaji Maharaj took advantage of the situation. On this occasion, Shiva Kashid, a brave youth, came forward. He resembled Shivaji Maharaj in looks. He dressed up like Shivaji Maharaj and sat in a palanquin. Palanquin means a big covered box like vehicle, usually with a seat for one person. It is attached to poles and is carried on soldiers by 4 or 6 men. The palanquin left by the Rajdindi gate. He was captured by Siddhi's army. It was a difficult situation. Shiva Kashid sacrificed himself on this occasion for Swaraj. In the meanwhile, Shivaji Maharaj left the fort using another difficult route. He was accompanied by Baji Prabhu Deshpande, Bandal Deshmukh, and some chosen soldiers. The Siddhi came to know that Shivaji Maharaj had escaped the siege round Panhalgarh and proceeded to Vishalgarh. His army pursued Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji Maharaj entrusted the responsibility of stopping Siddhi's army at the foot of Vishalgarh to Baji Prabhu Deshpande. Baji Prabhu Deshpande checked Siddhi's army at the Ghod Pass near Gazapur. Baji Prabhu Deshpande checked Siddhi's army at the Ghodh Pass near Gajapur. He fought with the greatest valor. Baji Prabhu died a hero's death in this battle. Because Baji Prabhu's army held Siddhi's army at bay, Shivaji Maharaj could proceed to Vishalgarh. While going to Vishalgarh, Shivaji Maharaj also crushed the opposition of the Adil Shahi Sardars, Dalvi of Palwan and Surve of Srirangpur. Shivaji Maharaj reached Vishalgarh safely. While Shivaji Maharaj was trapped at Panhala, Aurangzeb, who had ascended the throne of Delhi, had sent Shaiste Khan, a Mughal Sardar, to the Deccan. He had invaded the Pune province. The conflict with Adil Shahi continued even as the Mughal army invaded the Swaraj. Shivaji realized that it would not be prudent to fight two enemies at one and the same time. Therefore, after reaching Vishalgarh safely, he entered into a treaty with the Adil Shah. As per the treaty, he returned the fort of Panhala to the Adil Shah. So, in this whole chapter, we studied about Shahaji Raje, Veer Mata Jijabai, Shivaji's companions and associates, Royal Seal, Rajmudra. And in this video, we studied about towards the establishment of Swaraj, defeat of Afzal Khan, and the expedition of Siddhi Johar. You all are requested to read the lesson carefully. So be connected till the next video. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.